Something unexpected could be going down in Cleveland, and it's making waves across the entire NFL. The Browns, a team known for their unpredictability and drama at the quarterback position, are once again making headlines. But this time, it's not because of a signing, a draft steal, or even a controversial game. It's because a trade may be imminent, and it could involve a quarterback they just brought into the building not long ago. An NFL insider says the Browns are quietly shopping one of their newest quarterbacks, and if this move happens before training camp, it could reshape their entire depth chart heading into the 2025 season. So what exactly is going on behind the scenes in Cleveland, and why is this QB room suddenly so crowded? Stick around, because what's happening here might just be the beginning of a major shift in the Browns' quarterback strategy. Let's rewind and look at what Cleveland has done over the last few months. In a span of just one offseason, the Browns added not one, not two, but 4 quarterbacks to their roster. That's right, 4 new names all vying for the same spot under center. First, the Browns pulled off a surprise trade with the Philadelphia Eagles to bring in Kenny Pickett, a former first-round pick who showed flashes of potential with the Pittsburgh Steelers, but never fully lived up to the hype. Then they went after experience and leadership, signing veteran Joe Flacco in free agency. Flacco, now 40 years old, may be near the end of his career, but his presence in the locker room and his track record in high-pressure situations still commands respect. As if that wasn't enough, Cleveland wasn't done adding talent to their QB depth chart. In the NFL draft, they selected 2 promising young quarterbacks, Dillon Gabriel, the former Oklahoma star with a cannon arm, and Shedeur Sanders, the electric and confident playmaker out of Colorado and son of Hall of Famer Deion Sanders. Bringing in both Sanders and Gabriel made it clear the Browns are planning for the future. But in doing so, they've also created an incredibly complex situation. 4 quarterbacks, each with very different skill sets, levels of experience, and expectations, now share the same meeting room. And if you followed the NFL long enough, you know how this ends. They're not all making the final roster. According to Pro Football Talk's Mike Florio, the Browns are already preparing to make a move. And he's not speculating, he's making a bold prediction. Florio believes the Browns will trade Kenny Pickett before training camp even begins. In his words, and I quote, "Put me down for they are going to trade Kenny Pickett before camp." He suggests the Browns have been subtly trying to boost Pickett's value by putting out positive reports about his performance during off-season programs. Not because they truly believe he's their future, but because they want another team to take the bait. Now think about that for a second. Pickett hasn't even played a down for the Browns yet, and already insiders believe he's on the way out. That says a lot about how the Browns view their quarterback room and the future of the franchise. Let's face it, Pickett may have been a first-round pick, but he hasn't shown the kind of consistency or upside that justifies being the cornerstone of an NFL offense. With Flacco available as a short-term solution and Sanders and Gabriel waiting in the wings, there may simply be no room for Pickett in this long-term vision. But there's another layer to this. Let's not forget that Flacco isn't just a placeholder. He's someone who led this Browns team to the playoffs just a couple of years ago. At 40 years old, he's the definition of a bridge quarterback. He's not your franchise guy, but he's someone who can keep the offense afloat, mentor the younger guys, and win games in the meantime. That's exactly what this team needs as they groom either Sanders or Gabriel to eventually take over. And let's be honest, if we're talking potential and upside, Shedeur Sanders has the charisma, arm talent, and leadership qualities that the Browns seem ready to invest in. So what could the Browns actually get back for Kenny Pickett? That's where things get tricky. When they traded for him from the Eagles, they sent over Dorian Thompson-Robinson and a 5th-round pick. That was already a calculated move. Now trying to flip him again without him playing a single snap for them might not be easy. Best case scenario, the Browns could land a mid-round pick, maybe even a conditional 4th or 3rd, depending on the team and their level of need. Worst case, they get less than they paid for and have to cut their losses. Either way, hanging on to Pickett just to let him sit in the background isn't going to help anyone. Not the coaching staff, not the development of the rookies, and certainly not Pickett himself. This trade rumor also opens up a bigger conversation. What kind of team do the Browns want to be in 2025? Are they ready to fully commit to a youth movement, with Shedeur Sanders or Dillon Gabriel taking over sooner rather than later? Or are they playing it safe, trusting the veteran leadership of Joe Flacco, while slowly developing their future starter? Whichever direction they choose, one thing is clear. This quarterback room is too crowded and something has to give. If Florio is right, and he often is, we could see Kenny Pickett in a new jersey very soon. So Browns fans and NFL watchers, get ready. The quarterback room in Cleveland is about to get a little less crowded, and the name leaving it might surprise you. Kenny Pickett, a former first-round pick who just arrived this offseason, could be on the move again before training camp even begins. Whether it's about clearing the path for the future, maximizing trade value, or simply reducing the noise around the position, this decision could be a major turning point for the Browns. What do you think? Should the Browns trade Pickett now or wait and see how camp plays out? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because we want to hear from you. If you found this video informative, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notification bell so you never miss an update. From quarterback controversies to roster shakeups, we've got you covered every step of the way. This is only the beginning of a fascinating Browns offseason. Stay tuned, because the next headline could drop any minute.